And we're live.
Hi.
Hello.
So we're back finally with Starfall Academy, and I'm just waiting for I don't know, like the stream to crash now, the world to end or whatever.
You guys just make sure that my audio is tracking through here? I think it is, but I can't go to the thing without it looping.
Oh, it seems to be working
I
fine.
heard the
Perfect.
stream.
Yeah, I think it's working. Okay.
I always like to make
Nice.
sure because
Yeah.
it's better to be safe because I went through an almost entire stream without any audio and I felt
Okay.
so
Yeah,
dumb.
we just made a little sound check there, and I think I will recap because a little bit because it's been a while. So for anyone watching and for the people here, last time Io wasn't with us, but now here she is. Berserk was in 2 panels, effectively, and Calypso went on a not date with a journalist whose name I totally remember and don't need to look up. James Elroy. James Elroy, there we go. I totally remembered it. That's what notes are for. James Elroy, and it was really, really awkward, especially since it was really a date situation, even though he insisted it wasn't a date and he didn't mean for it to be a date. He's just really awkward. And she was saved by Mothgirl, who followed them more or less. No, wait, she didn't follow. Calypso
I
called
got
for
the
help.
Yeah, I got the distress call.
Calypso sent out a distress call, and Mothgirl was like, "Okay, Calypso's in trouble. I'm gonna go help." And yes, saved her from that, and then the two of them went to Calypso's spaceship and had a little bit of a moment. Calypso revealing that she was an alien, and Mothgirl saying that she would help her. In the meantime, there was another date going on, but an actual date between Ace, who went on their first date, and Joy, also known as Tiefling, who, they just had a nice time until they went back inside to get like some snacks or whatever. And a weird melody triggered something in Joy, and she transformed into her male alter ego / brother. And there was like a little bit of a fight between this brother who called himself Despair and Ace. The Despair took off, and Ace managed to actually break the spell, or whatever it was that befell Joy, to break and bring her back. And then they fell, however, because suddenly Joy no longer had wings, unlike Despair, and they were really high up. And that's where we left. Anyway, winding back a little bit on the evening, Berserk, you're still in your room, listening to music. Actually, hold on. I should describe something first, which is the cover of this issue, which is called, I had it here, The Mirror Shatters. And you can see our 5 heroes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heroes. Yes. 5 heroes, like their faces on like there's like a black background and like a shattered mirror, basically the pieces of it in front, and each of their faces like on one of the pieces of the mirror, and like with like smaller pieces in the background showing other side characters, for example the other class. And that's the opening cover of this issue. But anyway, we are going back a little bit in the evening, and Berserk here, sitting in your room, listening to music, and you suddenly hear a knock on your door. It is very energetic, very fast, and you already know that this can only belong to one person.
A very
Unless there's
over-caffeinated Calypso.
Unless there's another speedster in the school that you don't know about.
There could be. But yeah, Berserk's
it's
just
like
gonna...
it sounds very like impatient.
Berserk, just headphones around the neck, gets up and walks to the door and opens it.
You open the door and there's like you like Theo is continuing to knock basically in the empty air for like a few moments. Then he stops like, oh, hi. Remember you wanted to give me fight lessons?
That's right. All right. Sorry.
Let's go. How about that too? I don't know if he just wants to watch or if he wants to, whatever. Let's go.
All right.
And he like takes off, speeds off, and then remembers that you're not that fast. And then he comes back and it's like, oh, I should probably like walk with you, right? That's the
probably
thing. Okay, cool.
Yeah, she'll start.
And he walks with you, and it's like, but he's very hibbly. You can tell that he's not used to.
He's like running back and forth, like in like this big space, pretty much.
Yeah, you get like to the outer parts, like to the like, what is it called, like the track and everything.
Yeah.
And Hover is there. He's just like basically hovering in the air, lying on his side, like draw me like one of your French girls, and reading a book.
He's just hovering there menacingly.
That is also like actually he doesn't have to hold it. His powers slightly extend outside of him, and he can like the book hovers in front of him, so he could just like chill there. And then like as soon as you go there, like Theo like activates like his little drones, like, oh hey, so welcome to this new live streaming session, this new segment that we're doing, which is getting beat up by Berserk, and like the camera like moves over onto Berserk.
And probably she wasn't expecting this, so she's currently like unzipping her hoodie and just kind of throwing it on the ground. Probably way more dramatic than she actually knew it was going to be.
And then like Theo's like, oh, wow, you're natural at this. The camera goes back to him, the little drone camera. He's like, okay, so also we have like another visitor here. I don't know like if he'll join us. And like the camera moves over to Theo, to Hover. And Hover just like, without looking up, just turns the page and holds up like his finger.
Nice.
Banned.
And then he just, I'm just here to see you beat up in person.
Calypso is going to love this stream.
And there's so the camera like now like moves out a little bit so that you two are in frame. And he's like, all right, Berserk, what do we do? How do we do this? I don't want to use my speed or anything, because I know like I can hit really hard with that, but I want to like be better when I use my speed and not be completely defenseless when I don't use my speed.
Don't use your speed? Come at me. Let's see how good you are first. You need to do an assessment. And as she's saying that, she's just like crunching her knuckles, rolling her shoulders kind of thing. Like, you know.
He goes like into a fighting stance, quote unquote. And the only good thing you can say about it, at least he knows that he's not supposed to tuck his thumbs inside his fist, and he has them actually properly like this. But that's literally the only good thing you can say about him. His stance is horrible. You can immediately see, like, you could probably, like, with a good tap, make him tumble all over. And yeah, you can tell, like, holy shit, there's a lot that needs to be fixed here. And he just, like, runs at you, like, in the most dramatic way, like, telegraphing, like, his one fist punch that he's about to deliver to you. And you're pretty sure Toddler could dodge this. Yeah, how do you react? There's no roll involved.
I know, I'm just grabbing my dice for this game.
Yeah.
She's just gonna straight up just grab the hand.
It's like just like
grab the hand and just kind of sweep his leg out from under him.
Yeah, he falls down on the dust and it's like, ow, okay. Usually I'm faster when I'm doing this.
I can see that your technique is.
You can tell that he entirely relies on his speed in fighting and 0% on actual
She'll then
fighting.
pick him up back onto his feet. All right.
All right. So what am I doing wrong?
How about we start with what you're doing right? You at least know not to tuck your you know how to make a fist properly.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
I bet.
You know, I have because everything is fast with me. I also have fast healing, but even I needed a brace for that and everything, and some my ground room was really not amused.
Yeah.
I did a super speed punch like this. She said, "I can be glad there's still a finger there at all."
All right, so let's start with basics.
Okay. Let's. Yeah. Okay.
So,
let's.
She kind of just.
Move on.
So you're gonna mostly be doing punching, right? Because you need your feet for running.
Yeah.
Let's start with foot placement then, and she'll kind of go through kind of a pretty basic boxing stance for him, because she figures that's probably what she's gonna best need to teach him. It's just a boxing stance.
Actually, he seems to be picking up quite well on it, especially the whole part about how to be light on his feet.
Yeah.
Because
she figures boxing to be the best case for him, because it literally is all about being fast on your feet. Yeah,
and he actually you're surprised. He's a good learner and he listens to you. Despite his personality, you're you wouldn't necessarily expect him to be to actually listen to what you tell him. And he picks up the stance, anything you show him, he actually picks up pretty quickly.
Yeah. She's probably just showing him basic hands up, basic boxing. It's more or less what she's going to teach him. Pretty much, it's just hands up, guard. She's gonna even say I know you probably won't need this as much with your super speed, but it's always important to protect the head.
Oh yeah, and I mean, hell, what one am I maybe sometime I'm in a situation where I can't super speed because I'm outpowered, because I didn't have enough food. Then I if I don't eat enough, if I don't drink enough, I go slow. Yeah, I hate it. So yeah, but it might happen, if that all goes on too long, something like that.
Yeah, it's always good to have a backup. That is donor.
And then it's oh, I just told everyone my weakness. And he looks over to the camera. Oh, whatever. Super villains don't watch my streams.
Sure it does.
This is 100% gonna come up in 5 to 10 more episodes. Yeah.
Or this episode.
It won't come up this episode, but it'll definitely come up later. So yeah, yeah, it's always good to have a backup plan. Always good to know what to do with yourself. I mean,
fool of a took.
Yeah. So the two of you are training a little bit more, and then at a certain point, you hear Hover interrupt you two, as you're currently just doing some basic
some sparring. Some basic sparring, probably.
Yeah, some basic sparring.
Because that's how Berserk is the way she's teaching. Is she will show him the basics and then just we'll keep on working. I'll kind of make you look dumb until I can show you the right way to do it.
Yeah, probably not beat him up entirely.
No, she would not hit him. Actually, she is intentionally not hitting him. But what she would do is knock his feet out from under him, intercept punches. Basic stuff like that.
Yeah, but Hover actually at one point in says "Yo, do you see that?" And he points over to where the beach is, and you can see what at this distance seems to be you're not quite sure, but you think it's a ginormous demon flying high up in the sky, and from this distance you think someone else is clinging to that person that is flying high up there. And you both of, I assume, Berserk looks.
Oh, of course. She's
yeah.
What the hell?
And it's you can, Theo just says, "Oh no." And he looks to Berserk and is like, we need to get to the beach
All right.
now.
Let's
Yeah. Are you okay if I take you with me?
Yes.
All right, I know you're tough, I think, so we can go fast.
I can take it.
He just like grabs you
by the back of the neck to keep
by
the
the back
support
of the
because I
neck.
know we don't want a Peter Parker situation here.
By the back of your neck, and off you go. You actually don't know what's happening. He's going really
She definitely
fast.
has her eyes closed because she knows that this will be bad if she opens her eyes.
Yeah, if a fly flies in there, lion, you're gonna be blind on that eye.
Yeah. And granted, too, he asked her, "Is she tough?" She's like, "I am tough." Looks at her powers. She definitely does not have any resistance to anything. So anything that's bad that it would hurt her. She is taking the full brunt of any high speed impacts. But she's fine with that.
Yeah. All right.
She powers up, well, I guess.
Exactly.
I mean, it does power up. Yeah, a lot of it.
Can't be worse than what she's had already.
So, Calypso and Moth Girl, you're still at the spaceship, right?
Probably.
All right. Actually, let's first go to Io. I'm sorry. Io, what are you doing? What have you been doing this evening so far?
I think I have I have been in one of the piano rooms playing some familiar calming music that she have been like playing on her off time and such. Video game music mostly. Self-insert.
Just place the Zelda theme.
Yeah, basically. And yeah, she sits and plays the piano.
Sorry, I was finishing off my coffee. All right. You also like the piano like faces the window, and the sun is currently setting over the sea. And at a certain point, like you think like there's a motion basically on the corner of your eye, and you look up and you stop playing immediately because like that is something you didn't necessarily expect to see. Like there's this stereotypical like when something interrupts you playing piano, like there's this dissonant tone that you accidentally played, and as you see like this creature flying through the sky, you have no idea what this is or who this might be. You're not sure what this might be. You haven't heard of any like student or person at the school having this kind of like power or appearance with these massive demonic bat-like looking wings. And yeah, what do you do?
I think that I should go get my camera drones.
Sorry, your what?
My stream drones cameras.
Your stream.
But first, let me take a selfie.
No, I think like that she would have like some just remote
similar
control,
to
like,
to Theo.
Yeah, like just activates. And then she rushes to the beach.
All right. So you rush off. So Calypso and Mothgull, I assume you're still in the spaceship.
Yeah.
I think that's where we left you two off, right?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So you can hear like the spaceship is like near the beach, and you can hear like some call outs, screaming, like faintly coming off in the distance.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good. Should we go check that out?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go look, and we'll go.
Okay. Berserk, you come to a sudden stop at the street overlooking the beach before it goes down a little and then to the beach. And about at the same time as Calypso and Mothgo reach the beach. And you can see this demonic-looking creature no longer being demonic. And at this distance, you can see that it's Joy and Ace falling, just free-falling out of the air. And picking up speed. They're probably close to terminal velocity at this point. And there's nothing you can do at this distance. None of you are fast enough. The only one is Theo, and he immediately rushes forward.
Can we see where they're gonna land?
Yes, a little bit basically out on the beach, where the water and the beach, not in the water, but basically they would land on the beach where at the edge of the water basically.
Shallow.
And you can see Theo rushing forward as fast as he can.
Yeah,
and you see basically everyone staring up to them falling, everyone just in shock, not knowing what to do. And even Theo doesn't seem to be fast enough.
Berserk is Berserk, as soon as she sees it, more or less just phone up, calling 911. calling the medic, calling in first aid.
However, what happens when they hit the ground is there isn't the thump and splash you would hear normally, but instead the sound of shattering glass. And in a similar fashion, also the ground and the water just seems to splinter apart, particles, as if a window or a mirror had shattered. Just flying off into the distance. And where the two of them had been, instead there seems to be some kind of portal instead. You can't see past the portal, and just a silvery
do I recognize this portal?
No, you don't.
Oh.
It is purple and silver in these swirls, and the edges of it are jagged like the broken glass. And as you look around especially from your vantage point, Berserk, on the beach, you can see this isn't the only one. There's others there. They are not opened yet, but you can see places where in also this round oval pattern, the ground seems to have solidified in a way, and seems to have taken on a glass-like appearance, and reflecting the sun and light differently than sand or normal water would. You can see even out in the water, some places, the water is no longer moving there, and instead in place, waves washing over it. Wow. It looks extremely strange. And Theo rushing forward is basically, you can see him step onto one of these portals, and in his case, he doesn't fall through, but instead something breaks out. And out of the portal crawls a creature. It punched Theo in the face, and he flew off.
It deserved it.
Looks like T-Rocket's blasting off
and
again.
The creature crawls out, and it looks crystalline in structure, in similar colors, this the portal, in this purple and silver, and it's a humanoid creature about 7 feet tall, and it has this crystalline body, it's this jagged crystalline body, and when it moves, it has this this
Jittery.
sound as of it's not jittery, but the like every move it makes, like it sounds as if like ice is breaking.
Does it seem sentient at all?
From what you can tell, like you see this too, obviously. You're not quite sure, but Berserk, you haven't seen these, but you have been, like, these have been described to you. You do know that this is a restless.
Oh no.
The creatures your father had been dealings with.
Yeah. Berserk Camila just kind of, more or less, like, she has her phone up. Still, probably just kind of keeps it on, but just, probably just keeps it on and just kind of puts it into her pocket. And do I see Calypso and Io?
Yeah, they're
Or
at
Calypso
the,
and Moth Girl.
yeah, they're at the other end of the beach.
All right.
Theo is getting himself up from that hit, and you can now see like these mirror portals shattering all over the place, and similar crystalline creatures crawling out of them.
All right.
And like the people at the beach, because there's a bunch of people there, like they're just look at these things that come out of nowhere and just
Start
like people
panicking.
start panicking. Yeah. What do y'all do? Of those that are here yet, Io is still on the way to the beach because she doesn't have super speed.
I can fly though.
You can fly, so
fly.
you're going to be like, it's not going to take you too long, but you're not here yet. Yeah, you can't beat Theo even with flying.
No,
You don't have supersonic flight or something like that. so.
Supersonic
no,
racing.
I'm not Superman.
You gotta
Yeah.
keep your feet right on the ground.
All right. We're going with Calypso and Mothgull. What are you doing? You see these creatures breaking out of the ground. There's a bunch of civilians there. Yeah.
I mean, do they? As I was wondering, do they look sentient? Do they look like they're about to attack? Are they hostile?
They look hostile.
They did just punch Theo in the face. As much as Calypso doesn't
I mean,
like Theo.
that's just
Even
a
she was
normal
just like-
reaction to fear.
Also, two of your comrades just disappeared through one of those
Yeah.
portals.
Okay, but that just seems like Tuesday. So are there people in immediate danger right now?
Yes. Everywhere.
Oh no.
At the moment, there's about 24 creatures that came out of these holes.
Who doesn't?
Moth Girl is
That's
gonna
more than
jump
one
into
dozen.
action to try and slow down some of these creatures. I have a move in mind, but I don't know if we're like doing combat yet or not.
I mean, there's no like real thing, like there's no roll initiative or whatever. So what are you doing?
So I wanna use my no powers and not in nearly enough training to pick up a new piece of gear. So she brought it for a different reason, but what she's got with her is like little balls that when they're thrown and hit something, expand into like cushion gel and envelop the object that it's thrown at.
All right, yeah.
She brought that to like catch the creep, but you know it's gonna get useful here too. So she's gonna try and throw these at a couple of the nearby crystal monsters.
All right. So what are these balls doing again? They're basically
Constrain.
restraining. Okay. All right. You see a creature that is currently about to like. There's just that is moving towards like a family. There's like two little girls there and a mother, and the mother is like standing protectively in front of them. Doesn't have like any like she's just like clearly outmatched, though. She doesn't know what she's really doing. And, I mean, obviously, she can't really deal with this. She does have, like, powers, from what you can tell. And has created, like a sort of flame in her hand, but it's not... Like, you can tell at this distance and with your experience, this is... Like, she never really learned to use her powers in combat. She probably used them to, like, her fire powers to light a candle or something like that. And she's like, she has a flame. She's like trying to figure out basically, okay, how do I defend myself with this against this thing? Okay, and I will say this is a defend roll because you're trying to like defend this family.
What do I roll for that?
In your case, plus mundane, because you're using your new piece of gadget for the first time, so you get to roll mundane.
Oh yeah, because I'm good at mundane.
Alternatively, it would be savior.
Just double checking, it was 2d6s, right?
Yeah, 2d6 plus your thing.
Hey, that is 9 total.
9 total. All right. All right. You try to so you defend someone or something, and on a 7 to 9, it costs you. That means expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation. Yeah.
Do I get to choose this, or is this a GM thing?
Nope, you get to choose this.
I'll say I throw these at a couple of monsters, and I tell the family to like get going, and because Moth Girl turned her back to do that, one of the monsters got free from the gadget and swiped at her.
All right. Actually, so you basically say expose yourself to danger or escalate. If you escalate, basically you like. One moment. Brain. Okay. One moment. I'm currently just reading this.
We haven't played this in a few weeks, so
exactly.
Maybe I'm forgetting things.
No, it's fine. Okay. My bad. You also, sorry. So first of all, it's a hit. So you keep the family safe, and you choose one. Add a team to the pool. Take influence over someone you protect or clear condition. You currently have, I have this game info. You have currently have 2 team in the pool, by the way. Oh, also, since I'm mentioning team, Calypso, you could choose to help Moth Girl.
Yeah, probably. I don't know what else she would have done.
Yeah, you could help Moth Girl defending this family. Then you get to add 1 team and bump her up, her roll up to 10. Then she doesn't expose herself to danger. And yeah, you just can add another team to the pool, for example. So the move is basically free, if you will.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I will do that.
All right, Calypso, how are you helping Moth Girl defend this family?
Gosh. I think what happens is that Moth Girl turns her back to like tell them to go, and like she was saying, like they kind of start to break out, and Calypso just distracts. She runs distraction while the family is escaping.
I mean, helping could also, for example, be that you just grab the family and fly them out or something like that.
Oh, I could do that.
You can always like think in more ways. Like it doesn't have to be actively, oh, you're doing something to the monsters. You can also like just anything that would help get this family out of the danger.
Yeah, then
I'm just like bringing it up to.
Yeah, I understand. I've got like maybe a 2 as far as my brain's going right now. So she'll probably like sweep up the family and just be like, "Out of here we go."
Yeah. Okay, so Moth Girl, you like throw these balls. They attach to like two of these creatures that are like moving towards the family, and meanwhile like Calypso sweeps in, grabs like the mom with like one hand, and the two kids with like just pulls them up under her arm, and then it just like does like a little dash backwards out of the danger zone and brings them down, and they just are like look at you for a moment, like a little bit in like shock and everything, but then like start running towards like the exit upwards, where towards the main street. Oh, Calypso, are you currently in disguise?
Did I drop disguise when I
You
was
did
with
drop your
Mothra?
disguise to show Mothgal what you really look like,
Yeah.
so I wondered if you turned back.
I'll roll a d6. Odds, she didn't, even she did. She's not disguised.
Okay.
It
Oh,
was
wow.
I mean, this
too
is
much.
this is like the kids are like.
Yeah.
You look strange, but like this isn't the strangest thing they've seen.
They're literally being attacked by
Crystal monster
crystals.
right now. Yeah.
They're a bigger fish to fry than being
Mhm.
weirded out by the weird person and saving them.
All right, so there's a they're like in this like these like you described them I think as like self-hardening foam or something like that. These balls.
Yeah,
They're, like,
basically.
Okay. Yeah. The crystals are like slowly like getting out of them, but they're taking their time. Berserk, what are you doing?
I'm a directly engage a threat. I'm finding whichever one is getting closest to a group of people near her, and she's just going to throw herself at this crystal thing.
All right. Then roll to directly engage a threat.
That is a 12.
All right. You get to choose two then. I think. Was it one?
Yes, I get to pick 2 from that one.
Basic moves. Yeah. On
Yeah.
a 10 plus, pick 2.
So, I will create an opportunity for my allies. And let's do impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
All right. So you basically you just jump straight up, like up
Yeah.
from where you are on the street. It's like a couple of meters higher the street than the and there's like stairs leading down, and like from up there you like see like a crystal that came out of like one of the portals, running towards a little boy.
Alright.
He's just standing there, ice cream cone in hand, like deer in headlights, and you basically just land on the crystal, and as you do that, it actually shatters from your impact, and you can see like the crystal, like the crystal shards like flying away and everything, and you hear like this otherworldly scream as you shatter this crystal, and like almost like a silvery and purple mist comes out of these like pieces of the crystal and gets sucked back into one of the portals. And the crystal pieces now become clear of the shattered crystal, and you can like see a bunch of heads from these crystal creatures turning, looking towards you. And yeah, that creates you are currently the number one threat that they recognize. And Calypso and Mothgal, you now see definitely an opportunity, because the attention of most of these crystal creatures is now on Berserk.
Before we do anything, once Mothgal notices, she is going to wave at Calypso and be like, "Your disguise!"
Oh, yeah, I'll deal with that, and I will disguise myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's no problem. Yeah, you like see all of these creatures. There's still a lot of people on the beach. Some are trapped still, like, or would have to like get past a bunch of creatures. Even though they seem currently more concerned with Berserk.
Let's continue to help folks, no?
Yeah, let's try get those trapped people out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That would be So you're trying to get people out?
Mhm.
Better try. All right. So you can roll defend for that, or if you have other moves
Me?
that would apply. I'm just generally both of you.
Okay.
I'm out of moves.
No, you're not.
I mean, for this situation.
You said it's plus savior for defend, or
Yeah, plus Savior for defend.
that's a 5.
Ooh, that's not good. That's a fail. You get one
Potential.
potential, yes.
And 1 big ouch.
Let me just, where's the, there we go. All right, so you see like a father who has bravely taken up like a...
Sorry to interrupt, but can I do this thing again that we just did to help her roll?
with spending, you can only spend 1 team unless you have a thing that lets you spend more team. I think you can get that. I'm not sure if you took that. I think you can actually get that. That lets you help more. Yeah, it won't let you down. When you help a teammate, you can spend 2 out of the team pool to add +2 to their roll.
Didn't pick that one there.
But if you don't have that, you can only spend 1 team. And she rolled a 5, and even with a +1, it would still be a miss.
Oh, right. Okay, fair.
All right, so Calypso, you fly towards a father who is like, they're currently not coming towards him because they're like distracted by Berserk and moving towards her. But like he's standing there. He has taken like a sun, what do you call them? Like a
Parasol.
umbrella, like an umbrella, but like a big one to like keep out the sun. He's taken that like a club basically in his hand. He's ready to beat anything and anyone that comes close. He has like his let's say 1 moment, let's roll for this.
Dog.
So he has a little toddler actually right beside him, who's just sitting there, not knowing what happens, crying, and a dog that is barking angrily at the things. And you fly towards him.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, however, he like catches you like out of the corner of his eye, and he swings his umbrella towards you, this big sun umbrella.
Don't run.
Yeah.
You get hit square in the face, and you fly off. And
Ouch.
like when you open your eyes again after you've been like hit like that, you stare directly up into the eyes of one of these crystalline creatures who looks like down on you.
Oh no.
Othgal, what are you doing? You've just seen Calypso get punted across the beach by someone who's just panicking.
Is the dad in immediate danger?
Nobody's seeming to run towards him right now, but
Okay. If that's the case, Calypso is, so I'm gonna jump and kick that crystalline dude in the face.
okay, so you're directly engaging?
Yes.
Then roll plus danger, unless you might have something actually.
Nah,
Do you
the only ability I have is straight up creeping.
Ah, okay. I wasn't sure which moves you have. If you don't have it all memorized.
That is... Okay, I rolled okay-ish, so that is a 7.
All right, yeah, you get to choose one from directly engage.
Directly engage target. Pick one. I think I'm gonna pick the impress surprise. Like they didn't see me coming.
All right. Also, something to note: if you don't pick resist or avoid their blows, they're hitting back. They're hitting you back.
I figured.
Okay. Because it is basically trading blows. you fly at this creature and just kick it on the side, and they're more fragile than you would like figure from their appearance, because you like just flying knee against the head, and the head like shatters, and with it like this like it comes with the like the rest of the creature also like just falls apart. And similar to when Berserk crushed this one creature, it just like there's this otherworldly scream, and the like the you can see like the soul, if you will, getting sucked back into one of the portals. And you land, and however, like immediately, like another creature like now also has taken notice of you, and comes towards you and just like rakes you with his like crystalline like claw hands or whatever it is. You're not quite sure. It hurts, and you get to mark a condition, any one that you like.
Is there a list? Oh, there is a list. I'll pick angry.
All right.
Anger.
Berserk,
Mm-hmm.
you currently have the attention of about 8 creatures that are coming towards you. Some faster, some slower.
All right. I'm in danger. But, well, I've got what I wanted, so I'm gonna go keep on punching things. I'm gonna do what I do best.
Berserk.
Berserk is Berserk.
I rolled a 15. I rolled a 12, or not 15, 14. I rolled 12 plus 2.
Wow.
All right, choose 2 again.
This time I'm going to do resist or avoid their blows, and I am going to create another opportunity for. Actually, no, do it. I'm going to keep the thing on me. Surprise, impress, or frighten your opposition. I'm going to keep on their attention on me.
All right. So you launch yourself forward, like crash into another thing that like immediately shatters, just like the first. And you can see now like the other creatures, they're like taking a step back. Like at first you got their attention. Now they're actually, whoa. They just took out 2, and you take that opportunity basically and rush like towards another one that's like hesitating, and basically kick that one, and it crushes, it shatters as well. However, you look around and you can see Theo, who is like backing off from one of the creatures, and it seems strange at first because he should be able to just like zip around and like just crush these things with ease, but something seems to be wrong.
He's hungry.
He's not moving fast.
It's a good thing I shot him
And
some
Io,
fighting.
you're coming into the scene, flying there. I imagine, do you have like, when you fly, do you how do you fly? Do you have like moonlight butterfly wings, or
No, it's more like Iron Man.
okay.
Blasting rainbows out from behind her. You're just Nyan Cat now.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I was.
I mean, if you want, you can still go with the elegant like wing manifestations to fly.
Yeah, but
To avoid being
now I
Nyan
have
Cat.
this thing. Yeah, it's not a rainbow because that's not actually her theme. It's the pale
Moonlight.
green bluish moonlight. Yeah.
Okay.
But it has the same sparkles as Neon Cats.
Yeah.
And I also have like my camera like in this angle, kind of. And she's just like talking to her chest. It looks like we have some demon thing on the beach, and oh my god, now there's this rift thing and there's crystal things coming out. Take bets in chat.
Take bets to see if
Maybe
Theo
not.
fucking dies.
Please wish us good luck.
Yeah, and from up there you can see Berserk is crushing these things. Calypso is currently getting up. Mothgirl is in close combat with another thing, and you can also see like a bunch of like civilians there, like screaming out. Like there's still some who are like on the beach, but most of them got out. But there's still like civilians all over. In general, and you can also see Theo basically being cornered by two of these creatures and backing off from them.
Shit.
What do you do?
I think I try to focus on civilians. Are there any currently being attacked still?
Yes, you can see actually. Oh wow, dogs are popular today.
Not the dogs.
Puppies.
So there's two teenage girls and their dog. They're like a little bit like to the side, which is why the crystalline creature that is coming after them actually hasn't like gone after someone else. Apparently, it seems rather focused on those two. However, the dog is like some big kind of Labrador kind of thing, and it's defending the two teenage girls. They're like 16 maybe, around that age, and the dog is just like he's like growling and like going after it, but he's like, you can see like he's like lunging at this creature and like even getting a good hit in with its teeth, but they just like you can hear like this like scratching sound as they're like he can't really bite it properly, and like the crystalline creature just throws it off, no big problem, but he's doing his best. Like he's
the goodest of boys.
He's the goodest of boys. He's the goodest of boys.
Give the doggo a sword and name it Sif. Then it'll be fine.
Then it will be not fine.
I was imagining that maybe I could create a moonlight jaw thing for him. Maybe not. Some moonlight armor. I'm gonna try and use defend.
All right.
To like create a barrier between the crystalline monster and the dog and the girls.
All right.
And I will try to extend it, like like a wide wall, and like try to get it between the monsters and the other civilians as far as I can, as far as you will allow.
They're a little bit cordoned off. That would be you could probably like bend the barrier, but currently like it would be possible, but let's see what you roll. Roll your defense.
Okay. Yes. Okay, I have +2.
Yep.
Also,
if it matters, right now you definitely have a crowd that watches you. There's a bunch of civilians, and they would see you. So any bonuses that come from having people watch you apply. But I think it only matters for directly engaging.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, stage fighting when you directly engage the threats. But I rolled 2 + 4 + 2, so 8.
8. All right. You create the barrier between like the two teenage girls and the dog, and just as basically the creature is like going for another like swipe, you create the barrier and it just like cuts through the armor, like cuts it clean off where it is for the crystalline creature. And however, it doesn't shatter like the others. It like shears like through it. The light just shears like straight through it. I guess it's like when you cut stone, if you will. And like it falls off, and there's like a little bit of this like the like this silvery mist, silvery purple mist, like floats like around there a little bit, and then it looks up towards you, and extends its other hand, and like there Actually, you get to choose. First off, do you add team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear condition?
I do have a condition, but I'm not gonna clear it.
You currently still have 2 team in the pool, so...
Oh. Take influence over someone you protect. How does that work?
You would get influence over basically the dog and the 2 teenage girls, because it's the one who you're protecting.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
That would mean you get +1 to rolls over them, and you can spend the influence to shift their labels, which wouldn't mean anything because they don't really have labels.
And we already have 2 in the team, right?
You have 2 team.
Okay.
Clearing your condition would make sense.
Okay. Then I'll clear being angry. So I guess I'm being focused.
All right. Do you expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation?
I expose myself to danger because I am inside the barrier with the monster.
Yeah. The creature basically, like, you're still flying, I take it, like out of reach? A little bit up?
I am a few feet off the ground.
All right. So the...
Because I made a barrier and descended.
Okay. Basically, the creature turns around, grabs you, and just slams you down out of the ground into the sand.
Oh, he's a grappler.
You don't take a condition from that, but just that is what's happening. All right. Yeah, we have Io just got knocked down. You can see, however, as you get knocked down, the 2 teenage girls and the dog are just bolting towards the side where they were cut off and towards one of the stairs, getting away. Let's go back to Calypso. You just had a crystalline creature on top of you and get smashed to pieces, and now Mothgirl to your side is in close combat with another one.
Okay, running in without thinking has not worked, and this is going bad. I think I just watched Io get suplexed, which was wild. I want to assess this situation. She's glancing around trying to figure out what's the best way to end things, but I gotta roll first. 9.
9. All right. What question are you asking?
I absolutely want to know the best way to end this quickly.
All right. So you look around and you've seen how these basically every time one of these creatures smashed, there was the scream, and how this silvery purple swirl went back into one of these portals. And you figure the best way to end this would probably to close the portals.
Yeah, okay, great, wonderful. I will loudly just be just get rid of the portals! It'll make sense! And she's, on her next turn.
Especially as you look around, you see there's more coming out of these portals.
Oh, no.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
so that's what she's gonna zip and do on her next go-around.
All right. Mothgirl, you're currently... this thing swiped at you. It hurt pretty bad. What are you doing?
I'm just looking at what I could try to do. I don't think empathize would work at the moment.
Probably not.
You're not sure, no. You have a feeling it might not work.
Okay, it's not vulnerable. For example. Okay, defend pistol. How about the dad with the toddler? Did they get away yet?
No, he's still like there, standing in front of his toddler and his dog. Yeah, the dog, right? Yeah, a tiny dog that is barking.
So
It's like a little Terry.
I'm gonna use directly engage a threat to just like get the creature out of my way and go and help them.
All right. 2d6 plus danger.
Okay, that's looking good. And my wait, did you say danger?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Unless you have, I think for you it would be, where's the beacon?
It's still a 7, so I'm fine.
Yeah, suck at the mission. If you had that move under certain conditions, you can roll Savior instead of. What did you roll? Sorry.
7.
7. All right. Yeah, you get to choose one.
If I choose take something from them, could I choose a portal?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that works.
Right.
And so how I'm going to describe it is you basically instead of like kicking this one or like just shattering it, you just grab this one and throw him towards one of the portals. Like you're trained in certain like various martial arts, and like he swipes at you. He uses like his own momentum basically to like just like have you roll under him, put your foot on his like chest and grab his arm and just like throw him backwards while you roll backwards, and just like he falls into a portal. And as he like goes through, you can hear like almost this like basically the reverse of a mirror shattering if you played that sound in reverse, and like the sand and everything around it like forms a mirror again, and for a moment like it like crystallizes there and then becomes normal sand again.
Right.
All right, Berserk, you have a couple of them coming towards you, and you did just see how Bothgold threw one of them into a portal and it closed it. Also, you see Theo now backed up against the wall. There's 2 in front of him. He doesn't seem to be moving fast. He did go into his pose and everything, like his boxing stance that you taught him.
Calypso will get her wish.
I don't know if that's what you wanted.
Theo getting murdered brutally by alien creatures. Oh yeah, completely forgot. Calypso, you also recognize these things.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you haven't
again.
seen them either personally, but you have learned about them in school and stuff.
Oh shit! Oh,
Yeah.
oh no. Okay.
Yeah, this is like a species that has a unique way of traveling through space. They actually have like in combat and everything, like they are like an invading species. They tend to go to planets and basically just farm it.
So you go ahead. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Farm it clean basically and crystallize like the entire planet, and just like take resources from it that way. And you do know that they have like these crystallized forms, but you also know that like their actual forms are different and live like in this dimension that they used to travel. Like they travel through dimensions instead of through space.
I see. Yeah, so
Yeah,
maybe
that's what you
Calypso, like,
And you
realizes
do
that
also
when she
know that your
assesses.
people have been like sort of at war with them, like in a conflict with them, and just like holding them off from planets, trying to like defend other people like from them. And but like where you went to school and everything, it was all far away, but stuff you heard about.
I see. Okay. Noted.
All right. yeah, we kind of need to wait for Max. I'm gaming. Yeah, exactly.
Mom, I'm playing with my friends.
I am socializing.
It's not just a game, Mom.
Like how that's just universal.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
You say
Okay.
that Theo needs some.
He does.
So,
Theo needs help with food.
Hera, it's my turn, right?
Yes, it's your turn.
Do you know what? This is a good time to use this. I'm marking a Dooms track, and I'm going to use infinite powers.
Oh, okay. What are you doing?
Oh,
I am... Everyone, oh no. I am going to take Burn. Because I can take any ability, right? It said, and then or is that ability?
No. Ability means basically power.
Then actually, yeah, I think the best one for this then would be 1 second. Let me look at a few of them. Actually, honestly, probably that would still be one of the better ones to go with. Too. Yeah, I think that I'm going to use gravity manipulation.
All right. Gravity manipulation. How are you going to use your gravity manipulation that you now have?
So I have a
As
so literally what her plan to do is even around her, like, try to put herself into as much of the middle of as many of these crystalline beings and to the portals, and then just push the gravity to as hard as she can downwards. She is going to try and crush as many of these things with the gravity powers.
okay. I also want you to describe how you're unleashing your powers there, basically. How you basically unlock this, like these powers that you usually don't have.
All right, so she's kind of seeing that while things are going okay, Theo's in danger, Io's in danger, and you're on the ground in front. You got king suplexed onto the ground. And then just kind of has a moment of just the hits fuck it button, pretty much. And it's just like, all right, and in a moment of her just running into the middle of these enemies, just the best way to describe what happens is, because nobody would really see this, is just, Harry, you know what I'm going to say when I say, she just needs to drop as many of these things as possible.
So you're basically trying to use your gravity powers now to get them into the holes, right?
Yeah.
Into the
No. Her plan is to just flatten everything around her, even if that includes hurting herself in the process.
Okay. So you're basically just trying
to
engage
anything that is around her in terms of, like, she's rushing into the middle of the enemies where there are going to be no civilians or no civilians, hopefully. Mm-hmm. And then just inversing gravity to put it down. No, not inversing, increasing the gravity to as high as she can in this moment of desperation, pretty much. She's pissed. She's still angry, so...
roll direct engage a threat, because that's what you're doing, with +1.
All right.
Additional to that.
All right. I got 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got to pick one.
Yep.
And I will do the create an opportunity for your allies.
All right, so what you're doing is, like, Berserk, like, you rush in, you see, like, basically in the middle, like, and you have about, like, 8, 9, maybe 10 or so around you, and you basically use your newfound gravity powers for the moment, and for a moment, like, all of them are, like, the gravity basically around you, like, at a large radius, is nullified for a moment. Like, all of you are, like, rising up in the air. The sand is rising up like a towel that was left on the beach. you see like some like border or something, like stuff is just rising up, like 1-2 meters about, and then you basically reverse the gravity suddenly.
Yeah.
And let's go with, and basically everything is crushing down with 5G. And a bunch of the creatures just like get crushed down on the ground. You are also like, actually nobody's hurting you, but you also like crushed down on the ground.
Yeah.
You mark a condition.
All right.
And they're just like,
there's my page.
several of the creatures shatter. You can hear them screaming, and like their souls getting like sucked back into these portals. And yeah, you have basically almost knocked down almost all of them. Like some of them like shattered, some of them didn't shatter, but like you have knocked down almost all of the creatures. There's like one that is like a little bit further out on the beach that is just like coming out. Apparently he came out of one of the portals that was on the ocean. And he's just like crawling down on the beach. He was unaffected, but otherwise like all of the like creatures on the beach are now like knocked down. And yeah, Theo is like also like the ones that Theo are knocked down. So what are the rest of you doing? Also, Berserk, you basically just crashed down with like 2 minutes 50. 1 moment. Let me math this.
Are you mathing out how many G's she how much impact she just dropped on herself?
Probably too much.
Oh, definitely.
So you hit the ground with 98 kilometers per hour.
Oh,
right.
fuck.
She probably is.
Oh no! Wait, sorry. 98 meters per second.
Yeah, she definitely has. Like,
I was gonna say you're
her
dead.
legs are probably broken.
Yeah, your legs are broken.
Ouch. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Oh, just wait for my next turn. You're gonna see.
Did you say that Theo was in this as well?
No, Theo wasn't lifted up. Actually, he like Berserk lifted only up creatures and like some random objects that nobody cares about.
Is any other civilians still here?
Most of them are out now. There's still some on the beach, but they're basically just in row to like get up the like the stairs, because there's a little bit of a like. Otherwise, it's just you, the creature, like you, and the. Oh wait, no, the dad is still here. The dad, and the dog and the toddler is still here.
Someone was checking on them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Mothball and Calypso are taking care.
Good. So I'm gonna try and help Theo.
All right. I mean, Theo looks okay. Apart from that, he's not moving fast.
Yeah, I'm worried that he's not moving fast.
All right.
Because he should. He's the fast. And
Yeah,
the Twitch audience is seeing him like this.
Actually, you cannot see his drone anywhere near him currently.
Okay, but
Like
my
it's not
drone can
floating
see.
around. Yeah. So you like run over to Theo, and he's just like looking at you. He looks a little bit pale and exhausted.
Yeah.
It's like, you have a snack? Energy drink? Anything?
I am a snack, but
Basically. No. But you could go grab some. We can take care of this. It's okay.
You can get takeout.
No, we can't. Like, didn't you see? Joy and Ace, they fell through one of these things. We have to get them back.
They what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably totally missed that.
Yeah, she wasn't there for that. She didn't see them fall, right? Or she did. No. Yeah.
Which one?
You might have seen. You might have seen them fall, but you haven't seen them like crash into the.
Yeah.
Into the place. Yeah.
I ask him quickly, which one?
That one over there, and he points to one of the ones that is like close to the beach,
Okay.
like at the edge of the water and the beach.
I ask him, are you going to take her to that, or are you trusting me with that?
I don't think anyone should go through alone. We need to be together, right? Like, we can't just... Let me gather strength, and then we need to make a plan. We can't just like rush in there. And
Is there like some abandoned snacks?
I mean, the beach is currently a chaos. There's probably something there, but I can find it right now.
There was probably a loaf of bread, but now it's flatbread.
Yeah, Thea looks like up and like where the cafe is. It's like, I could probably get something up there, and starts like running towards the stairs that lead up to the terrace of the cafe.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Do I have more time to attack one of the monsters, or like try and seal off one of the portals so more can't get in? Maybe.
You could do that.
Okay.
Also, you have seen how Moth Girl sealed off one of the portals by just throwing one of the crystal things back in.
Okay.
And it currently would actually be pretty easy to do that because they're all like flat on their face, the ones that weren't shattered.
True. So is that unleash your powers to push them, or is it
no,
direct?
currently it's no roll because you have an opportunity. They can't defend themselves, and they're somewhat like they're not like lightweight, but they're also like you have powers. You can just describe how you like push one of them into one of the things back.
I make a chain of light that grabs one of its legs and just drags it back in.
Right, yeah. And as soon as like it falls through the portal, again, like the around there's just like particles gathering, forming the mirror for a moment, and then like turning into normal sand again. Mothgirl, Calypso, what are you doing?
Hey, hopefully I managed to clear enough monsters to save Dad.
Yeah, there's basically like there's still some around, but mostly it seems more what he needs is someone to tell him what the fuck to do and not to stand there like a fucking baseball player trying to like punt the next alien girl that tries to help and who knows where.
That would not be fun.
He seems to be very in panic and not sure what to do.
Is there comfort or support? The thing is, I'm angry right now. Calypso, do you want to support and comfort this person?
Not necessarily. Calypso's big plan was to smash portals. That's what's on her mind, because she just looked around and she's like, "Oh, this is a thing I can do."
Okay.
I mean, if you smash all the portals, they're safe too, right? So.
Yeah.
Alright, let's keep smashing portals then.
Yeah, currently, like each of you could like easily like drag or kick or whatever, get another creature into one of the portals, because they're currently defenseless.
So the thing that I was thinking about doing for Calypso is like, I got radical shapeshifting. Could I just get real big?
Yes.
Can I get real big and just either smash the portals or like smash the monsters or just toss them in there?
I mean, you could go big and just grab them. I would say. Do I want? No, you don't need to roll for that. Yeah, you just you can turn gigantic to a certain degree, like let's say 20 feet.
Sure.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then you just like can grab like the next two and just like throw them into portals.
Yep.
What I want to do, if that's cool, is now that I know that the portals are pretty weak. I want to use one of my gadgets that I was using before and throw one of those into one of the portals.
The foamy things.
Yeah, the foam bowls. Just let it like expand in the middle of the portal and see what happens.
So you throw one of your balls there.
Yeah.
All right. You're trying to reshape the environment, so I'm going to say that's an unleash.
Oh boy.
So you roll with plus freak.
Oh sh.
Mm-hmm.
One of my dice fucked off. I've got more there. What is unleash? What's that?
Unleash is plus freak. When you unleash your powers to overcome an obstacle, reshape your environment, or extend your senses, roll plus freak. On a hit, you do it.
I have a -2 to that, so I fail.
Don't forget, also, just for a notice, if anyone failed during this thing, you do add mark potential.
Yeah, you get one potential. We already said that earlier.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Calypso, Calypso.
Let me mark potential then.
All right. So you throw like one of your balls, and it just like flop, falls into the portal through to the other side. It just disappears.
You just see Mothko, like a close up to Mothko, like, oh, that didn't work.
Well, now we know.
Not as planned.
Shit.
All right, Berserk, you're on the ground. Your feet or your legs are hurting because you just.
I'm
crashed
sure they're
into-
doing more than just hurting.
Yeah. Also, I want to note, these gravity powers, they're one-time use.
Yeah.
When you
Oh,
do
I know.
it. That's why I let you like just basically
Drop a
take out,
nuclear
like,
bomb.
drop all of them.
Drop
yeah.
a gravity bomb. Pretty much. So, everybody here just watch Berserk drop herself in him, and then they just see her slowly standing back up, and not in like one foot the other. They just kind of. She just kind of, the best way to describe it is she goes from like laying on the ground to slowly rising, like from rolling up from the ground, pretty much, and back onto her feet. She definitely does not look anywhere close to stable, and she definitely does not look like she should be walking at all. And just goes for the next portal. And you can definitely hear like a scream of pain from her as she just pushes herself towards the next portal. And I'm going to directly engage a threat.
What, your leg?
No, that's not a threat. It's definitely broken.
It's a condition.
What are you engaging? What are you engaging?
The next portal.
So you're trying to punch the portal?
Well, there's another portal still, right?
There's actually a couple more portals.
Yeah, I'm just going to punch the portal.
You're just going to punch the portal, okay? Because you don't need to actually roll for that.
Okay.
As you try to punch the portal, your hand goes like into the portal.
Yep.
And back up.
Damn it.
It felt very cool on the other side.
All right. Well, since I didn't make a move that one, seeing that happen, she's just going to grab the nearest thing and throw it at it then. Like, grab the nearest crystal
Yeah,
thing.
there's one close by. You can throw it and
Just
like
grab it.
like the other portals, it closes. In the meantime, you can hear like from the top, like of the terrace, you can see Theo shouting down, "Don't close all of them. We need to get them back." As he's like also like, he has like some sandwich in his one hand and like an energy drink in his other.
She just gives the thumbs up.
And also, like, once you like throw that one in there, there's like 3 more portals about left. They're more closer towards like the water of the beach, and suddenly they're expanding towards each other, and you can hear like how the it's a little bit like when you hear like ice cracking, how like this crystalline and like mirror-like structure like goes over the beach and the water and everything, as these portals like grow together and then like shatter again, and more creatures pour out. Actually, quite a bit. Like, you dealt with about 24, and you can just like they seem to be just keep coming. You're not sure you can handle all of these.
That sounds like cowards talk, Hera.
Io, what
you
are you
underestimate
doing?
my power.
What are you doing, Io? You see
Oh.
these portals just like became a whole bunch more.
Yeah.
And you see now like this, there seem to be just like creatures coming out of this now.
I'm gonna try and unleash my powers to reshape the environment. Because are the portals are forming from the sand, right? Or is it just forming from anything?
They seem to be forming from anything because they're also like
Okay.
on the water itself.
Okay. Fuck.
So like you
Okay,
can see like when they form on the water, for example, the like the water, for example, there goes solid
Okay.
until like it crashes open.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna grab Leo in
Theo?
in a little bubble.
He's already left.
Theo is up on the,
Theo's left.
like is currently safe. He's currently like just
Yeah, but
sitting
he
up
wanted
there.
to follow me into the portal.
He said we need to make a plan and bring everybody into the portal.
I just heard into the portal. Oh no.
He did say that.
Yeah, he did say that.
He's
they
currently
need
not
to
even
plan.
with you. He went to go get food, remember?
Yeah.
But okay.
I just wants to go so.
Yeah. I can fly. I can come back, right?
I mean, I'm not stopping you to fly into the this massive portal that just opened. Or actually, there's two. There's like. So there's basically this massive portal that formed from 3, and then there's like one further out on the sea that you can see.
Okay.
And then there's another one like a little bit off to the side. So there's 2 smaller portals as well.
Okay. Then I'm gonna shout to everyone. You get into the portal and get Ace and Joy back. I'm going to keep the rest of them here. And then I'm gonna try and unleash my powers and create a dome over the big
shit.
portal that opened.
All right. Roll Unleash. Plus Freak.
+3.
Plus Freak.
Freak. Oh yeah. Oh.
That's. I'm just saying like which.
Yeah, that's not very good.
What is it?
A 4. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh no!
Ouch.
You did a +1. All right. So
Wait.
you form this dome over it,
Oh.
like the light dome like comes down, and for a moment it seems to hold, like as the creatures like crush against it, and then immediately it bursts. However,
No.
these and they're rushing towards you.
Okay. I
Calypso,
still should mark
Mothgirl.
potential, right?
Yeah, you do get to mark potential. Calypso, Mothgirl, what are you doing? I'm saying Calypso, Mothgirl because you're sort of close by to each other.
Very nice try, Io, but what if Calypso's gonna try to do the same thing that Io did, but with fire instead of light.
The fire dome. All right.
Yeah.
Roll Unleash.
Yeah. I got big freak, right? I got +2. I know.
I need help.
9.
I need healing.
9.
9.
Oh,
That's
Io.
nice, actually.
Io, you could spend team and help Calypso
Yes.
to like boop that up to a 10.
Yes.
Okay.
right. So you, Calypso,
Mm-hmm.
you extend your hand basically, and the warmth of the sun basically, because I think it's heliokinesis that you have specifically, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And you feel basically the heat from the sun that you have absorbed, like, and it goes out into like a dome of like fiery plasma around it. And Io, like, just to like reinforce what Calypso is doing, like you're extending your hand as well, and like you basically form two domes now that are like interconnected. Like you both combine your powers to it. There's a much more powerful dome, and you can see like the creatures like trying to punch into it and get out of it, and they're just like disintegrating when they hit this thing. Like they're not even shattering; they just disintegrate. And yeah, the big rift that is there seems to be contained for now. Mothgirl, what are you doing?
Okay. I'm going to try and get Dad and dog and toddler to safety while this is happening.
All right. As you move towards the Dad, he is looking ready to strike you with his umbrella.
Mothgirl like puts out the hand and says like, I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. I'm here to help.
Okay, I actually want you to roll comfort or support.
Okay. And because I have angry, that's a -2. That's gonna suck.
Oh yeah, reduce the team pool.
Okay. And comfort is with mundane. Okay, so mundane saves my ass. That's an 8.
Okay, yeah. Give me one moment. Just editing your team pool here. In case you're wondering, I have a little thing on the in-game info where you can see like the team and influence and everything in the Discord server.
In game info, you said?
Game info. It says, yeah.
Nice.
Yep. And yep. Yeah, the dad is like looking towards him. Is like, oh, yeah, you're not one of them. That's right. And he drops the thing, and then like grabs his toddler and like his dog, and just like bolts off the beach.
Right.
And you can hear now, like as you like look back towards like where he's running, you can see like on top of the street. You can see two figures that are familiar to you, which are, let me just double check names that I'm doing this right. Yeah. You see, actually, no, more than two, sorry. I had
How dare.
For this one. You see Karen Kalinas standing there. Professor Ludwig leaning onto his cane. That's the word. And another one you've seen like mostly on the news and like events. A very tall, like a rather tall, very buff woman known as Miss Mass. And McWandren is also there with and like already like making sure like people that are injured, taking care of them and everything. And you can hear Professor Ludwig shut down. Well done, kids. But let us take over now. And basically, he his cane. He basically switches his grip on his cane, and it forms like a blade, very similar in appearance to Io's powers, along there, and they say, "Okay, just fall back from the beach now. We're taking care of this now." And Miss Mask jumps down. And
can Mothgirl try to explain how to destroy portals before they jump off?
You have an idea that they might be able to figure. Yeah, but you can tell them that.
They were watching us for a tiny amount.
Oh, Mothgirl has no clue. She's just she's like thinking, I need to give them a situation report. I need to be a good hero.
Someone should tell him that Ace and Joy are just like in there, right?
That might be the more important information.
Does Moth Girl know that though? Did we see that?
Yeah, we saw.
Yeah, you saw that.
Oh,
I
okay. We
was
saw
the
it on
one
the
who
beach.
didn't see it.
Okay, we did
My
reach the beach.
viewers saw it. Are some of the teachers viewers?
Probably not.
My dad?
Your dad doesn't even subscribe. That's sad.
Oh!
He
No,
subscribes,
your dad-
but he has never watched.
Also, your viewers didn't see that they fell on there. Oh no, wait, but they did learn about it when Theo. Okay.
Mhm.
No, but your
Okay.
dad was probably on the way there and didn't watch his stream while he was on the way there.
He had more important things to do.
Boo. Yeah. Okay. So Moth Girl is gonna be like, 2 students went through the portal. We don't know how to save them though.
We'll take care of it. This mass says to you, and basically what happens next is that Io, you feel your barrier that you put up suddenly get a lot stronger. Like you can feel like how your father put your powers to yours basically, and like you notice just how much stronger this gets all of a sudden basically.
Yeah.
And
Thanks, Dad.
together with that, there's also like another force there, and you can see Karin has a hand outwards, and there's like this vibration around it, around the entire thing, and the dome gets pushed, gets smaller and smaller as they just like force these creatures back in, and basically they have been like standing back from the thing because like they got disintegrated when they touched it. So they were like, oh, we're not, and they're basically just getting pushed back into the portal, and with each creature basically that falls back into the portal, it gets a little bit smaller and smaller and smaller. And you see Miss Mass like grabbing like another creature that was like out on the like a little bit further out, not really like in combat, and not joining in, and just throwing it out towards the portal on the sea, and just like drops in there and it closes. And then you can see like Theo up on the terrace, like his eyes wide, as he realizes like no wait, they're just closing all of the portals, because Miss Mass is also like taking another one towards the last portal that is open and small. And when you look up, there's not just him standing there, but also like Night Witch is now also there, and Hydro, and the other ones of his team. They're up there as well, with the exception obviously of Joy. Because yeah, so as Miss Mars is moving towards the last portal that is outside of the impenetrable dome of death, what are you all doing?
Trying to stop Miss Mass.
Panicking.
Rushing
Okay.
to the jumping to the portal.
Okay.
And I was gonna
I'm
say,
asking Kane, dude, like, does she know what she's doing?
because Berserk, I'm assuming Berserk, through even her very, very clouded pain driving, notices Theo, notices Miss Mass, and is already hit the fuck it button, and is the strongest she has probably felt in a very long time, considering she has two shattered legs.
Then you roll me Unleash, because you're trying to overcome an obstacle.
My rolls today, they really want me to do stupid shit.
Mine doesn't want me to do anything.
Apparently not. I got a 8. Unleash is freak, right?
Yep.
So I got an 8.
An 8. All right, you see basically Miss Mars moving towards that. You rush towards it through your pain. Basically, every muscle, everything in your body is just screaming as you run towards this portal. Miss Mars is turning around, sees you coming, and you can, like, she wants to grab you, but you just duck under her actually give like a little shoulder check to the side to
Yeah.
help like open up like basically the path for others,
Yeah.
and you just hop into the portal. The rest of you just saw Berserk hop into this portal. Miss Mars
I
was like
follow
check
her.
to the side.
I follow.
Hold on,
It's
hold on, hold
aliens!
on.
You don't
Hera,
understand!
Not
It's
only
aliens!
did she jump to the portal, she body checked Miss Maz, one of the strongest heroes, out of the way.
You currently have a free shot towards the portal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jump
Yeah.
in.
It's aliens! And she'll go.
All right, Calypso, you probably need to shrink down for this because otherwise you won't fit into the small portal.
Oh yeah.
You're currently 20 feet tall.
Last thing we need is a Thor Ragnarok thing happening.
I'll get Calypso sized.
Flip size.
I assume you just fly in. All right, Mothgal, what are you doing? Everyone else
Mothgirl.
jump. Do you jump too?
Morphco is gonna use her grappling hook to zoom back onto the beach and jump into the portal.
All right,
Crap,
no problem.
Berserk.
And who's the last one of you through the portal?
Me.
You.
'Cause I was at the edge of the beach, right? Because
Yeah.
back with
So-
the vacation.
Because as you do that, like you see Miss Mars getting up. She could actually probably stop you, but very suddenly, like she gets knocked out of the way again by a ginormous wooden plank or like wooden pillar almost. And as you look like towards where the pillar came, you can see that the staircase that led up to the terrace is suddenly alive as this gigantic spidery thing that is just like awkwardly stumping across the beach. And on top of it is basically the parallel class riding on top of it towards the portal as well.
1D.
Okay.
And as you hop in, they also jump in. And that's where we'll end the session.
All right.
Fucking kids.
Could have gone better.
I don't know. I think it went great. I have both my legs shattered. I think it went amazingly.
Oh yeah, you're even more
Like I
in
said,
danger.
this is probably the strongest Berserk has ever felt because she has never sustained this level of injury before.
All right. So this was a lot of fun. I'm so glad that we got to play again.
Yes.
Yes.
I hope you had a lot of fun too.
Oh yeah.
And next time,
Had a great time failing.
you went
Hey,
through the mirror.
You fail forwards, right? That's the best part. You fail, you go
I want to
better.
say I expected you all to go through it, but if you hadn't, like, it wouldn't have been like that.
You had
like
something
those two
planned
end of
for
the
it
road.
just to be
yeah,
safe.
yeah.
Just leave Ace.
Yeah.
You can't abandon our ace.
No,
No.
can't abandon
You can't abandon our ace in the hole.
All right, so Pliggity Plooks. We're starting with Alexis.
Hi, I'm Alexis. I hope you enjoyed the stream, because that was wild. You can catch me on Twitter under @GameSeizure. And if you have time and you like music, please check it out, because I was on a music stream recently, and I released a Bandcamp album to accompany that with all the songs that were on the stream. So please check that out if you have time.
All right, Sophia.
Hi, I'm Sophia. You can find me everywhere on the internet with my username Alzala, which you cannot see there. Okay, that's fine.
I just posted it into the...
Oh, you can
I posted it into the chat.
Nice. I also do music, but I haven't done that in a long time because I haven't had ADHD meds, which I finally have now. Thank God. So hopefully soon I will get back to commissioning or taking commissions. Not yet, and I still have a commission that I really need to finish. And I stream sometimes. Hopefully someday soon. Maybe this week because I have no lessons for university, and come check me out wherever you want.
All right. Calypso. Daria. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
You know Calypso.
Yeah, it's just hi. I'm Daria, Calypso, Adoron, whatever the fuck you want to call me at this point. You can follow me on Twitter at simply Adoron, where I complain about school. I've got 2 papers to write today that I haven't started, so I'll probably complain about that. But I've been working on 2 podcasts that I think next month or the month after I'll do. Maybe we'll learn something about them. So follow me if you want to listen to me talk about a thing. Eventually.
Oh, it's totally worth it. She's awesome. She's awesome.
Oh, thank you. That's really it.
All right. Yeah. I'm HaraHacks on Twitter. You can check me out there. I don't know. I don't have much else to say other than I will, because Jay isn't here. They're Nalahu on Twitter. You should check them out. They do really amazing art. Also, I sadly can't remember the name, but Fern the Frog is also a really adorable Twitter to follow. Fern is adorable. Fern will eventually show up here.
Yeah.
Hopefully not
100% has
soon.
to.
Hopefully not soon, considering what we're doing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Fern is the key to getting out of this wherever you are now. Who knows? All right, Vex. Fern
Hi.
the Frog. Yeah.
I'm Vex. I run the channel. You can find me on Twitter at VexyHexy. Next scheduled game on this channel will be in 2 weeks, almost, on the Thursday, where we are back for Starfall Academy. We had a great episode last time, and then obviously this. I am, however, since today is my birthday, I am planning to do a bit of a birthday stream in about maybe an hour to 45 minutes to an hour to maybe half an hour. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what I'm playing yet. Maybe it'll be Monster Hunter. Maybe it'll be something else. I don't really know. So it'll just be kind of a chill, hangout, play some games stream. So if you want to hang it and jump in for that, feel free to. And that's it for me.
All right.
And that's it. That's all?
Yeah.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wait, Hera, did you?
Yeah, Hera did plugs before me.
Sorry, I'm.
She did
Yeah,
she did
okay.
she did Jay's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I already do it before Vex because Vex runs the channel. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.